Hey, thank you for being willing to be part of the Mayor's Charity Initiative, and thank you for taking part of these interviews. For the purposes of the video, can you please tell us your name and the name of your organisation?
Yeah. My name is Shen Smallwood, and the name of our organisation is Down Syndrome Development Trust, but we're quite commonly known as DSDT.
Yes, I can see why that would be abbreviated.
Yes.
Can you please briefly describe the work of your group?
Yeah, we provide all different types of interventions and support for children and young people with Down syndrome. And that, covers their carers, their teachers, anybody that's supporting our young people. We provide, a variety of different services to support our children and families.
Yeah, and how did you get involved? What was your personal engagement with it?
Oh, right, okay. So my personal involvement was actually, I bought a picture because he's on his Xbox in the other room and I couldn't get him off it. So there is my son Finn, which I know that you've met before, Mayor Rodney.
Yeah.
And my son Finn is now 14 and he has always been my inspiration. And basically providing the right support for him has provided us the insight and knowledge of what we needed to do to be able to support others as well. So yes, that's why I got into the work that I do now. So yeah.
So were you one of the founders of DSDT?
Yes, I was actually, yes. And so DSDT is specifically for the children with Down syndrome, and we really do promote their learning profile and the needs of our children with regards to that learning profile. So because of obviously when you get the right types of interventions that work for a specific learning profile, that really enhances our children's skills and development and opportunities. So.
And how long ago was DSDT established?
Yes, it was established in 2013. So we've been going for quite a long time now. And we've kind of changed, we've grown with the terrain of what the needs of our children and young people are. In those 8 years, we've seen lots of changes in education and in services out in the community. So we always aim to provide the right type of support and interventions to really help our children to thrive. So we grow, evolve all the time.
It's a good thing. So where are you based and how many colleagues do you have, staff, volunteers?
Yeah, well, we're based in Seaford at the Methodist Church in Chinkton Estate, and they're absolutely brilliant. They're one of our partners, the Methodist Church. We have currently 12 employees. Some of those are part-time sessional workers. We have 7 volunteers, and we go through periods where we have lots of young people working in our organisation, and then they all go off to university and we have to recruit a load more. So we have a variety of different, people involved in our organisation. Plus we have teachers that are not necessarily directly employed by the charity, and therapists as well. So we have people offering us contracts, so they provide us with services that we pay for. So yeah, we've got a fair amount of people and we're growing all the time. So yeah.
Okay.
Oh. Get down, Mr. Tom.
Yeah, they'll get more people watching the video for sure. So it's
yeah.
And the people you work with, you call them service users, clients, children? Children and young people, but then also we're supporting teachers and social workers and PAs. So we have a variety of people, but obviously our young people, our children and young people, to us they're our children and young people that we support. But if you were to write it down in a funding application, it would probably be service users, something like that.
Okay. And I know there haven't been any typical years lately, given COVID and whatever, but in a typical year, how many young children, young people would you be working with? Would you be alongside?
Well, yeah, well, over the 8 years that we've been running, we've supported around 5,000 children, young people, their parents, their teachers, therapists. That's over the 8 years. Currently, well, during this period of this awful pandemic, we switched tack and we provided a lot of opportunities online. So our actual numbers of children that are directly benefiting from our services at the moment is 103 children directly benefiting from, whether that's our online services, tutoring or communication groups, or whether that's live activities that we run, enrichment classes that's we've got quite a few children, and it has actually grown during this pandemic, because of, obviously, when it first hit the pandemic, there was nothing available. So we quickly organised ourselves to, within a week, to provide online services, and it massively grew, actually. So we actually grew over the pandemic, which was a good thing, because it really felt that you were, reaching as many young people and offering that lifeline of services for them, so it worked very well.
Yeah. And is there anything that you'd like to tell us about DSDT you think I might not be about to ask? So what are any important messages you want to put across?
Well, we are a very aspirational organisation. We have our children's and young people's, focus of where they're going and what they need to get to where they want to go. And it doesn't matter what level a child is when they come to us. We always aim to achieve the best outcomes for our young people, and we most of the time achieve that too. So we work very, very hard, and even though our numbers have gone up over the pandemic, our staffing numbers slightly changed a little bit in that time. But so we have a huge amount of work that we do, which is more than what we did previously prior to the pandemic. But it's working really well, and our service users are really happy. Our children and families are really happy with what's on offer, and we would love to have. I know it's moving on to a different question, but we would love to have more volunteers and more. Are we looking for sports coaches to come and join us? Our wide range of sporting activities that we offer. We're always looking for more people to support more children. So So that's my message, really.
Yeah, so you're based at Chington Methodist. We talked about the number of volunteers and people working alongside you, so some extra people would be helpful too. And you have regular fundraising activities of your own?
Well, we have tried. I mean, it's been tricky, hasn't it, over the pandemic to do any type of live. Well, no, live ones have all disappeared. Yeah. But we will definitely be joining you guys in the summer, at the end of the summer. But we have done some different things online, which work pretty well. Bingo nights, and one of our lovely parents did a fundraising Kaylee for us, which was really a lot of fun as well. Never done a do-si-do on Zoom, but yeah, it was great. So we're always looking for different ways to fundraise, and now, obviously, hopefully, as we come out this pandemic, we can get back out there and continue to do more live activities, more live fundraising activities.
So on the 5th of September in the Martello Fields, you'll be one of the charities that has a 5 metre by 5 metre pitch, and basically you can use it for promotion or fundraising, but it's a free pitch. So basically whatever you take on the day is yours to keep. And then if there's extra money comes in to the chat, because we've got both Rotary clubs, the Lions Club, Bonfire Society and Coast Watch running the event. And so whatever else comes in that is available will be distributed amongst all of the participating groups. So you could be both what you've got on the day, but also some more money as well following on from that. So we look forward to a time when we don't have COVID restraining us, and we also look for a nice sunny day, not too breezy, but
yes.
Entertainment in the centre, which will bring people there, and then charity stalls, food stalls. So we look forward to that. So thank you for sharing time with me today. Thank you for being willing to take part. And I say this will get posted to the Mayor's Facebook within a few days. And we'll hope it does well for your profile raising that you come in September for fundraising.
Yeah, lovely. Thank you. Yeah, we're really looking forward to that fundraising event. It'll be nice to get back out there and do some of that stuff, because if it raises our awareness, and some of our young people desperately want to come out and do get involved too. So it should be a really, really good one. So fingers crossed for the weather.
Yeah, looking forward to a fun event with lots of good things to do. So take care then. Thank you then.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.